And we are back. Hello, 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 everyone. Let me give everyone a good old ham high. Ba 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 ba. We are back with Yo, You Like That, the talk show where I bring on a guest of the content creator variety. We get streamers, we get VTubers, we get YouTubers, and they bring something with them that they love, that they're passionate about, something that helps inspire them from the depths of their very souls. Or, just stuff that's cool, whatever. We have our next special guest here. Let me go ahead and get them up on the show. Here we go. We have KeroKeroCircus. Hello.
Hey.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited about this. I straight up, I have notes. I have everything.
You have notes. You've done the homework.
I've done so much
read the
homework.
syllabus. Got the textbook signed and everything. All right. Sounds like we are ready to go. For those that don't know, please introduce yourself.
Hi. I am KeroKero, a frog-themed clown, or a clown-themed frog, depends on the day. And I run the KeroKeroCircus. And occasionally play video games. I like all kinds of stuff. I consider myself a variety streamer. And I've been on a real first-person shooter kick lately. But,
what in particular? I want to know.
Right now, I'm finishing up Fear. And I'll probably finish it next week. And then after that, I'll play the Half-Life fan-made remake.
Ooh, okay.
Very excited about it.
Good choices there. Good choices. Well, you have picked for us something new. We haven't done one of these before, so I had to make sure that I pulled some stuff up that wouldn't get flagged by Twitch or YouTube. But the anime KeroKeroCircus.
Yes. Oh, God. I'm beyond excited about it. It's very niche, so I don't blame you if you had trouble finding stuff. It is not the most popular anime around, but I love it. And it's why I went for the whole clown thing in the first place.
Oh, okay. So inspiration for the character. That's always good to know.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I was able to check out a little bit of the show. I read a little brief synopsis of the start, and I watched the first episode. But for those that are uninformed, the uninitiated, if you would, give a little description. What is KeroKeroCircus?
Okay, so KeroKeroCircus, also known as Le Cirque de KeroKero, for its subtitle, is I just messed up my VC face there. Sorry about that. Anyway, it is an action, drama, and dark fantasy anime. It ran in 2018 to 2019, and it was adapted from the Kazuhiro Fujita manga that ran from 1997 to 2006. No idea, personally, how it suddenly got an anime, but I am extremely happy about it, however it happened.
I was gonna say from the animation I was seeing, I would not have guessed that would have came from a '97 style manga.
No.
like they gave it a glow up.
They really did. A glow up and also a glow down, but we shall get there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get so informed. I'm so excited.
But plot-wise, it's centered around three main characters. The first is Masaru, the little boy there. He inherited a massive fortune after the death of his father. And predictably after that, everyone else in the family is now trying to assassinate him for the money. And so...
More money, more problems.
Exactly. So he runs into / enlists the help of Narumi Kato, a martial arts expert who suffers from a disease called Sanfa, which causes extreme coughing fits and seizures if he can't make someone laugh. And the other main character is Shirogane, a silver-haired woman who fights with a battle marionette, a puppet.
Yeah.
And it is awesome.
Oh, it's so cool. When I first saw the opening trailer, just like the opening, I saw all the wires and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, she's gonna be like one of those wire fighters. No, she's literally controlling the puppet like it's a JoJo stand, and the action is super intense.
It is. It's so good. There's a lot of characters who use these puppets as weapons, and such an amazing way to have a battle system because it allows for incredibly creative designs and ways of fighting, because you're not dealing with a human body, you're dealing with a puppet body that can do pretty much anything that it's built to do, and it's so cool.
Yeah, no, oh man, I got some like really really heavy but also like super hype vibes the little bit I watched. Um but yeah, no, so yeah, that is kind of just like the start. Not to go too much into spoilers cuz like you said 2018, 2019 still kind of a fairly newer anime at least in regards despite being from like an older manga.
Yeah.
So but how did you discover it?
I actually discovered it through a YouTuber called Mother's Basement.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know about Jeff too.
hell yeah. Professional shitbag. I love him.
Professional shitbag.
But
The anime pope.
I used to be slash kind of still want to be again really into watching seasonal anime every season. Just
Yeah.
you know, keep up and see what new things I can find. And that season he had put it on his top 10 to watch, and I checked it out and I have completely and utterly fallen in love with it. It is now like my top 5, probably top 3. Literally the only other anime I think could top it is Soul Eater.
Okay. Soul Eater's also fun. I love Death the Kid.
Yes. Oh.
Okay. Oh man, I haven't. I won't lie, it's been a while since I've seen any of the Mother's Basement videos, but I'm well aware like his like analysis and his breakdown of the seasonal stuff was always like a good like fun watch to kind of catch up on maybe stuff I missed. Because I'll watch a couple seasonal anime here and there. Like I'm right now I'm keeping up with Bochi the Rock and Gundam the Witch of Mercury, but there's so much every season. So it's good to have someone kind of break it down for you.
Yeah, I've fallen behind a lot. I've been busy the past year, but I really like that I can sort of lean on him to worm out which ones are good and which ones are maybe a pass.
I'll wait for the book. Thank you. It was based off a book. Well, I'll wait for a different book. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about it do you find like the most enjoyable?
God, that's so hard to boil down. There's so much about it I like. I love how wild the story is. The anime really cuts it down because the original run of the manga had 43 volumes and 425 chapters, and they squished that down to 36 episodes.
That is quite a squish.
Yeah, so it cuts out quite a lot, but you can still really see the outline of a really good story. And even though there's still a lot missing, it's still the most wild ride I think I've had watching an anime. There's so many twists and turns that don't make any sense until like you're at the very end and you're like, oh my god, wait, this part connects to this part, connects to that part? What the fuck? And it's so good. It's so wild. But I don't know. It's and of course I love the action. What I really love about the anime is like I do hate that they cut out so much, but I love that I guess they saved the budget for the action because I don't think there's a single scene there that doesn't look amazing. The action, the just this like the framing. There we go. The cinematography of it all is beautiful.
I love the cinematography.
It's so cool.
No, that's an important thing in anime nowadays because a lot of times action scenes or even just like you can tell whenever there's like a fuck the budget moment followed by all right, time for a clip episode or time for everyone standing still talking off screen. Whereas and from what I saw, like no, there's a lot of love poured in just like every frame of this one.
Yeah, I love it so much. It's so good. It's not good, but it's good.
Yeah, it took me a while to like find like where to watch this. Sentai Filmworks, they do a lot of the anime that the regular studios won't do, like your Viz or your Funimations. So I always appreciate like seeing that like something's like a Sentai Filmworks creation because they do a lot of passion projects and a lot of stuff that's like overlooked as far as in regards to mainline anime.
Yeah. Oh god, it took them, sorry, until 2021 to put out a Blu-ray, which I snatched up as soon as I could because I wasn't even sure it was going to get a Blu-ray because the manga doesn't even have an official English translation. It has never been published in America.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like very unsure whether it was ever going to get a Blu-ray, but it did, and now I can hold it in my hands forever in case it disappears off Amazon.
Hey, it just might. A lot of these, like I said, the Sentai Filmworks, like they do a lot of like niche anime, but that doesn't mean that those Blu-rays are going to be around forever too. So once they're out of print, usually they're out of print.
Yeah, no, I snatched that up literally just the moment I could.
Smart. No, but yeah, no, it's got it's got a lot of good sense in regards to his action. It's got like the martial arts kind of feel of like your Fist of the North Star, but the doll adds like a presence of like supernatural, like your JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and like the little kid there. Man, there's so many anime it kind of relates to in regards to where it's like the kid's the main character. It's the one that your viewer is going to attach to, but he's also like his growth is what's almost like better than all the action.
Yeah. What I really like about KeroKeroCircus is it does a very good job of having two equal protagonists. I love this show. It has a little bit of a misogyny problem.
Well, it was based off a manga from the 90s.
Yeah. But it does a very good job of having these two storylines that are different but the same, and they sort of intersect in unexpected ways. Because there's Masaru's story, and there's Narumi's story, and they're so interwoven that they're completely different, but the ways they connect makes sense. And it's better in the manga, but the anime is still at least very pretty about it.
Yeah. And then Shirogane is just kicking all the ass behind the scenes. It's like, all right, guys, have your development. I'm gonna win all these fights.
Shirogane should have kicked more ass. That is the single bone I will pick. Shirogane should have been allowed to kick more ass. She does not kick enough ass.
Hints of misogyny. No, I feel you there. The guy's got to rip off his shirt and flex that chest a bit more. No, let her flex her chest a bit more. Okay, wait, yeah, no, we're still in the misogyny. Darn it! Dang you, anime.
See, now that is a pro. That Narumi Kato does have absolutely massive tits, and I appreciate that. They really show them off.
Hey, you know what? If you got them, flex them.
Exactly.
That fortune cookie told me that, so it's got to be true. So would you say like Narumi's like your favorite character, or?
Oh no, I mean I love Narumi. I truly do. My favorite character is, without a doubt, Arlecchino. He only appears quite a few episodes / chapters into the series, because he's sort of part of one of the twists.
Oh, okay.
But without seeing too many spoilers, he is a villain that I find extremely compelling, because a
good villain.
He raises him and his comrades, I guess you would put it, raise a very interesting question of like morality and humanity. Like, how can you judge a person for how they act if the way they were taught good versus bad was fundamentally incorrect?
I don't know the answer to that, but woo.
Yeah, it's a very interesting question to me, because it's that sort of nature versus nurture thing of like, this isn't even a human person, this is a doll. So can you really judge them by human morality? Can you judge how they were taught? You can judge how they were taught, but can you judge the way they reacted to it if the only thing they know is this backwards right versus wrong? And I just find that so interesting.
Oh, that's heavy. That's some deep stuff. You're not wrong. Like, yeah, a character that brings that up and actually has to like experience and like live it, and you get to like see it through like their experiences. Yeah, no, that sounds like a good character.
So good. Also, he's hot, and I love him, and...
Oh, that's good. Okay, good. That's even better.
And I am gay married to him. I I have one of those like nerdy little internet certificates that says, Kero, on this date, married Arlecchino. He is one of my favorite characters of all time, and I love him.
Yeah. Oh man. That's what I like. I like that. Also, I need to look into this gay marriage certificate because I have a few husbandos and waifus myself that I need to hurry up and lay, get this in writing.
Gotta lay claim on. Gotta make it
and now,
official.
and now several people are googling. You've got the chat excited.
Yes. I mean, I have a wedding picture. The header for my Twitter is my wedding picture with Arlecchino.
All right. I've got to look this up. Hold on. Is that just so I can see who this okay? All right. Yeah. No, that's definitely pretty. That's definitely a pretty person.
So pretty. So pretty. I have so many screenshots of him. Like I have a whole folder meticulously organized on my computer of just screenshots and manga caps of him.
Yeah, so you definitely recommend this anime to like anyone that's looking for action, but also just for a pretty wild story. It sounds like.
Oh, absolutely! I love it so much. I hesitate to say it's good because I know it has some major flaws, especially the anime with its pacing and how much it cut out. But I can guarantee it is a fun ride. At no point will you feel bored because it is insane. And if you can find the manga, which I am very willing to hook up anyone who wants a link to the manga.
There be sharks in those waters, but they're worth traveling the seas. Yar.
Extremely worth it because the manga is it's even better. There's like massive arcs that are cut out, and it's such a shame because of how good it is. But the anime is still an incredibly fun ride.
Cool, KeroKeroCircus. And like you said, this is what inspired you the circus. What inspired the frog? It was a question that popped up earlier, but I was curious.
Oh yeah. So the frog part is mostly just because I like frogs, but also when I was trying to figure out my whole clown Sona thing to go with the clowns of KeroKeroCircus, because there's a lot of circus stuff, as you might expect. But
hopefully.
I was trying to think of a name, and I was like, well, a lot of the characters have names based on the Commedia dell'arte, which is the traditional Italian, like, stage.
Yeah.
Which was very popular in France, too. So I was thinking, like, what about that? Could we go for Piero? And then I thought, well, Piero, KeroPiero. There we go. Because KeroPiero is my favorite Sanrio character, is Frog, in... Yeah.
and thus the KeroKero was born. Ah, I love it.
The Kero was born.
KeroPiero. Oh, wow. And now you've got the chat excited again.
That's good. It is my mission in life to make every person I can watch KeroKeroCircus because almost no one knows about it, and so I have to be here in my little corner just vibrating with excitement because I don't have anyone to talk to about it.
Well, I will go ahead and let our audience know that if you have an Amazon Prime account, guess what? Amazon Prime has the series available to watch right at this moment. So if you get some time over the next, month, maybe just pop it in, check out a few episodes, see if you like it, give it a 3-episode check. If it's your jam, hey, you got something to, binge.
Trust me when I say there is a point in very early in the show where it does something and you will realize, oh, there is no turning back. I'm strapped into this ride whether I like it or not because I have to see what the hell is going on.
I felt that way about Gurren Lagann. You get to that episode and then you're like, yeah, no, I'm invested. I can't stop now.
Yeah.
All right, well, we've got a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and take some questions from the audience. Audience, if you have any questions for Kero or just in regards to KeroKeroCircus or anime in general, please feel free to ask in the chat.
Yes, I'm very excited to bout my ranting at everyone.
KeroKero. Have you ever been to a real circus?
I have a long time ago. Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of circuses coming around where I live. But a while ago, I went to one. I can't remember if it was like a big one or it was like more. What would you call it? Family-owned business.
Yeah, just kind of like a local traveling kind of one.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, but I loved it. I remember loving it a lot.
Okay, I've always wanted to go to one. They don't come down here too often either, and by the time I figure out they're coming, like, oh, it was tonight, or oh, it was yesterday.
Yeah, that is how it goes.
They want to know your second favorite Sanrio character.
My second favorite Sanrio character is probably Kuromi.
Is Agretzko a Sanrio character?
Yeah, yes.
I like Agretzko.
Agretzko.
but only because I like the show.
Agretzko is really good. Yeah.
Red pandas are basically just like a large form of ham. I mean, if you stop and think about it.
Huh. Yeah.
I mean, okay, maybe not really, but
kind of in a way.
Circuses. Cirque du Soleil. Those are the big old... Cirque du Soleil are like the big French circuses, right?
Yeah, they're like the really big famous ones.
Man, I've seen like some of the stunts on TV that they do with those things, and like I poop my pants. Real like butt clenching energy there.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy.
But I think it's time that the circus needs to come back. What was it? The Greatest Show? Let's get those actors back in on this.
Oh yeah.
Circus around the fall. Yeah, I imagine fall would probably be the best time for a circus because they take place outside. You don't want it to be too hot, especially for all the aminals. I can't imagine how much a hot elephant smells.
Oh yeah.
Oh, are there any animals in KeroKeroCircus?
There are. There's an animal tamer who she has such an interesting story. And again, I'm so mad that it was cut out of the anime. There's this wonderful panel in the manga that is one of my favorite things to send people. It's a tiger driving a gas tanker.
Yeah! All right, I am sold. You should have led with that.
It's wonderful to see. It truly is. But she has...
Eldridge, I'm going to have to ask about the electrocuted elephant here in a second, but yeah, what circus act would you personally like to be able to perform?
I think I'd probably want to be like one of the walkarounds on like the midway. Like a clown you can come up to and sort of play a little game with. I mean, obviously I'm already...
Oh, okay.
I'm living the clown dream. I'd love to juggle.
Kind where you like shake their hand and then the hand pops off and a whole bunch of flowers, like, flower petals explode out?
Exactly. Like a combination of silly and also magic.
I like that. I like the magic stuff. Like real magic tricks, like the ones that you see and then you go, I have no idea how that happened. But you know that there's got to be like, a method behind it. The mystery is just always so much fun.
Yeah. I'd love that.
Such a sleight of hand. Where is your eye? What was it? Keep the little movie that's like keep your eyes on the basketball. How many times it bounces? Now, did you see the moose walking past in the background? And it's like, wait, what? I thought I was watching the basketball. Why was there a moose?
Misdirection.
Okay, now Eldritch. All right. College, elephant, electrocuted. All right. I need more info. Stat.
Oh yes, give us those details.
It's like one of those stories that you hear like at the back end of a restaurant, and then when you come back to ask, they're gone, and you're like, no, I gotta find out. Story's a bit long. All right. I'll have to ask you later then. Okay. All right. I'll expect it in the Discord.
Yes.
I'm gonna look forward to that. All right. Well, Kero, go ahead and chill and plug yourself. What can everyone expect to see going forward?
Okay. Well, tonight I'm actually going to be streaming the Game Awards, reacting, however you put it. It's It's gonna be pretty chill. Mostly just watching and chatting. But
Yeah.
tomorrow is my weekly D&D session.
You do D&D sessions? Yo!
Yes, I stream D&D. My DM is EasyD Live. He's really good. We're very early in our session, so I think it's a pretty good time to hop in. I play a Kenku, the little crow people, and I got a special model that's just a squishy bird orb, and it's
Ooh,
so cute.
Borb.
A borb, and I use it specifically for D&D, and I love it. But that's tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST, and then I don't usually stream on weekends. Next week, I'm probably going to finish Fear. I might also start the Black Mesa Half-Life 1 fan-made remake, because like I said, I've been on a real FPS kick lately. But we shall see.
There you go. Okay, I want to thank you so much for coming and joining us on the show and for sharing this show that you love and that has inspired your character. That's always great to see.
Of course, I am always beyond excited to talk about my silly little anime.
All right, and everyone, I want to thank y'all for coming by and checking out the show live. As always, the VOD will be up tomorrow as well. If any of your friends have missed it, a good way for them to be able to check it out. And as always, we do the show weekly, so feel free to come by and check it out. It's normally on Wednesdays, but I've been flexible about start days lately just because. And I too, with my friend Lumila, will be streaming the Game Awards here in 30 minutes. So after a little break, we'll be there as well. Okay, I want to thank you again, and I hope that the Game Awards have something cool that you want to see.
Ooh, I'm praying for that Dragon Age new game trailer. I'm hoping and praying.
Ooh, I love me some Dragon Age 1. Yes, I would definitely enjoy like a new, from the ground up Dragon Age.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited.
Crash Bandicoot, please. Oh, Toad, we don't talk about Crash Bandicoot. That team is stuck making Overwatch assets. All we can do is cry.
Oh God. A new hell.
All right, everyone. Y'all have a good rest of the night, and I will see everyone later. Bye, Q.
Bye bye.